Yes, my viewers and subscribers. So the West Indies players are now in Guyana, and the people of Guyana said that they are ready. They are ready to go out and support the guys. Now, West Indies and India will be going up against each other in the second of 5 T20 game tomorrow as India look to level the series. West Indies will be looking to pick up a 2-0 lead. So we're going to talk a little bit about the playing 11, batting order, and a couple of, one or two tweaks that I'm thinking I would make to the team. Also going to be speaking about our West Indies women's captain Hayley Matthews, who is doing pretty well over there for herself in the 100, getting a half century and leading her team to victory. I think it was yesterday. So we're going to touch on that. Plus, we see Alex Hales, the Englishman, deciding to call it quits, has decided to retire from international cricket. He was out of the scene for a little while. Then he got recalled for the World Cup the other day, and I think he made 80 against India in the semi-final as England went on to win the World Cup. So we're going to talk a little bit about that also. Just give a listening ear until the end. Make sure you leave a like and drop a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, you need to subscribe. This is where you get the undiluted truth. We are not just talking West Indies cricket and talking our favorite players or the players from our part of the world. We're giving it as it is, So just give a listening ear and let me know what you all think about this one. So going into Guyana for the second T20 game. Generally speaking, I don't like to drop out anybody out of the team if they are a part of a winning, if they are part of a winning unit. I, however, don't subscribe to the thing that you mustn't change a winning team or you cannot improve a winning team. A winning team can become better, but I'm not too sure if there's a lot of people in the squad that's gonna make it this current 11 the last 11 that played better. But the fact that we are playing in Guyana, I am thinking that we probably need to use two spinners. And that is the same thing that I said in the first game. And we won the game with the one spinner. And as I always say, I am happy to be wrong if it means West Indies will be winning. So, I had indicated that personally I would have gone for two spinners. Not a big fan of Chase being in the squad. But, just looking at it, he's the only other spinner. So I decided that, I would have played him. Didn't play, but what? We won the game. No problem. Moving into Guyana now tomorrow. It is expected that, generally speaking, the pitches turn over there, right? Haven't seen or heard any pitch report as yet. So we're not too sure what's going to happen. But if the other pitches around the Caribbean all of a sudden turn spinning and turn in paradise, you can imagine that the same is true for the pitches over there in Guyana. I think this game is going to be played in Providence, if I'm not mistaken. Going to have to check it. But, yeah, man, we are all set to take them on. So, just to remind you of the playing 11 for the last game. So, it was Brandon King, Kyle Mayers, Johnson Charles, Nicholas Pooran, Ravman Powell, Shemran Hetmaya, Romaro Shepherd, Jason Hola, Akil Hussein, Obed McCoy, Alzari Joseph. So those are the players that played in the first game. Now, if I am going to tweak it, I would have to try and find a way to get Raston Chase in the team. So if that means I am going to be expecting, as I said, I can't drop the one spinner. In terms of the seam, Alzari Joseph, we all say need liquor rest, but we still need another upfront pacer to play with Obed McCoy. And, I would have rather to see O'Shane Thomas in the ODIs where, he would have had a little more time to adjust and to get himself ready. You understand? Well, not even to get himself ready, there would be more room for mistakes if he's not up to the full fitness in a ODI. In T20, you don't fire same time dog eat a supper. So, I am still thinking who I would put in. I want Raston Chase in that team right there. Romario Shepherd has to play. Jason Holder will play. So if we have those two seamers already, Kyle Mears opening, so we'll give you a couple of overs. Obed McCoy. Probably, I mean, if the pitch is expecting to turn, this is not me dropping Alzaro Joseph because I'm finished with him. My thing is this: if you're out and out, Quick is not in form, you understand, and you still can support him. I believe in supporting him. You know, because you don't want the man that is bowling fast to walk away. You understand? But if the pitch is going to turn, like if the pitch is expected to turn, then I would definitely bring in. It sounds weird bringing in Chase for a seamer. I would probably rest Alzari. So that means the bulk of the bowling would be an Obed McCoy, Jason Holder, and Romario Shepherd. Those would be the three seamers right there. And Kyle Mears can give you an over or two. And then Akil Hussein and Raston Chase would be responsible for the other allotted overs. That is just me looking at it roughly and just thinking that, you know, we could probably do with another spinner based on how the pitches are usually playing over there in Guyana. Jason Holder had a good first game, T20, had a good game. You know, Romario Shepherd, you know, doing well, did not doing too bad at all. So, you know, we can ask Romario Shepherd and Jason Holder alongside Obed McCoy to hold the fort down, and then we bring in the other spinner. So that would be the only tweak that I would make, probably. Raston Chase for Joseph. Just give Joseph a little break, let him freshen up, get some rest and thing. Yeah, man. So I would bring in the next spinner. But as I said, I am open to listening to your comments or reading your comments to hear exactly what you all think about a plan like this. Don't know if it makes any sense, but that is the only change I would make right there. So I will be in the comment section looking at what you all have to say. I am hoping that I'll be able to do a live watch along for that game. We haven't done a live watch along in a little while, but this game is going to be on Sunday. I'm hoping that everything will synchronize and come together in a way where I will be free to do a watch along with you. So just switching gears a little bit to our West Indies women's captain, Hayley Matthews. You know, she's over there in the 100 for women, doing pretty well. You understand? She's helping her team pretty well. She scored a half century in yesterday's game. You understand? So she's doing her thing. She scored 65 actually. 65 she scored 65 runs there to lead her team, to set a good total for her team. And I think she had 9 runs to defeat in the last 9 runs to defend as the bowler in the last with the last couple of balls, you know, and she was able to do that, therefore giving her team a victory. So she is up and running. I like to see when the ladies are out and about and getting a chance to play some T20 cricket. Talking about T20 cricket, one man that has decided to sign off where international cricket is concerned, Alex Hales. Alex Hales, you know, has always been good where T20 cricket is concerned. I think he was out of the England squad for like I think about 3 years until they brought him in out of the cold prior to the T20, the last T20 World Cup, and he actually did pretty well for them. I think he got in the 80s against India in the semi-final, basically knocked them out. I think he got 83 or 86 or something like that. So, you know, another T20 player deciding to walk away from international cricket doesn't mean that he will not ply his trade on the franchise circuit. So yeah, that is basically it for this one. We're going to leave it right here for now, but just continue to stay tuned to the channel and we will definitely touch base again. Big up.